Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nancy and Apron, and welcome to my kitchen. Quite some time ago, I made a video that showed you how to make some keto and low carb salmon patties. But I'm going to show you how I do it now versus back then. We'll put the link below so you can see. I just got started, I think, doing a lot of this kind of stuff. So here we go. Okay, I already have sliced up very fine some onion. And to that onion, we're going to add 1 egg. I'm going to give that just a little mix. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is use 2 of these pouches of pink salmon. You don't have to take any bones out of this or anything, so that's always a good thing. I never did care for too much for mackerel and stuff like that when you had to go in there and dig through it, get all that out of there. So definitely a good thing. Don't worry about the liquid that's in there. You need it, so no worries with that. Let me empty this out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and give this a mix. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is, I've had my skillet heating up over here, and I'm going to put some avocado oil in here because we're going to fry them. You can fry them or you can bake them. It's entirely up to you. Now, we're going to go ahead and put some salt in here. Not a lot, just a little bit. You don't have to add the salt. And you don't have to add pepper, but I usually do with ours. So, I'm telling you, this little pepper grinder makes quite the mess. And the last thing that I'm going to put in there is some almond flour. I used coconut flour before, but this time I'm going to go ahead and cut it and flake this up and give it a stir to get the egg mixed in. But the last time, the coconut flour is what I used. And if you're familiar with coconut flour, it needs a lot of moisture. So that's why I like using the almond flour instead. And when my mother made these, she made them with cornmeal and flour. And using the almond flour kind of gives it that old, my mama made it kind of look and taste. So we're going to put about 1/4 cup of almond flour in there. Now if you have to use an extra egg, then of course go ahead and put it in there. But we're going to start out with about 1/4 cup of almond flour, and then we're slowly going to add some to it. I have some potatoes cooking back here that we're going to have as our side dish. Some fried potatoes actually is what I'm doing. Let me take care of this and then I'll be right back with y'all. Okay. Stir this around again. I think that I may add a second egg to this. I've got one more thing I want to put in here and then I'll check it and see. I want to put some chives in it. I know I put onion in there, but I want to put chive in there as well. Makes it look good, makes it taste good. Now, a lot of people will make like a tartar sauce or something like that and serve with this, but I'm not going to do that. Tom and I neither one really care for tartar sauce. We actually aren't big saucepans. So no, I don't need a second egg. This is quite moist. So I'm just gonna, I could have used a scoop, but I didn't. I'm just gonna make them the size that I want them for us for a serving. And I've already got my oil heated up. Look at that. I've already got the oil heated really good. So I'm gonna put those in there and let them cook. Now you want to cook them on lower heat. You don't want to cook them on high heat because you don't want the outside to burn before the inside is cooked through. It's pretty much cooked already, but you want a good crisp outer on both sides. You can get more out of it than that. I'm making 3. And of course, you don't have to use the packets. You can use the canned if you want to, but this is, if you'll remember, this is low carb. Actually keto friendly. But just pat them and kind of round them out a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to get my hands cleaned up and get my counter cleaned off, and then I'll be right back with you all. Okay, well here's the fried potatoes. Look at that. Yep, I took a bite. Tom's back there saying, wait, what about me? Alright, now, let me go ahead and give these a toss over. Nice brown and crispy. I think I put as far as oil goes, I think I put 3, no, I think it's about 2 tablespoons is what I put in there. Y'all, them smell so good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let these finish cooking and try to get the same brown crisp on the other side. And then we'll be back with this all plated up and give it a taste. Okay. These smell so good, my word. Okay. Give it just a little smoosh. Make sure they're done. Warmed up all the way through. The way that you know that they're done and through is you don't have to cut them open or anything like that. Just give them a push. And if anything squishes out of them, then they're not done yet. Now, ours squished out just a little bit, so I'm going to give them just a little bit more time cooking. And don't use too much oil. Now, you don't want them real oily. And you can bake these. You don't have to fry them. You can put them in the oven, 400 degrees. Put some parchment paper under them. Spray a little bit of avocado oil on them or something, and let them cook. The same way you judge your doneness. Again. Usually I put onions in them, and I did not this time, but I did leave the peeling on there. Okay. I believe these are done. So we're gonna put them, yeah, they're done. It don't take but 15 minutes maybe to cook these. Look at that. And I'm gonna give 2 of them to Tom. But see, if you've ever fried this with cornmeal, don't it look like cornmeal? Okay. All right. Now, potatoes. I know, doesn't have my snack. Put some potatoes on the plate. Yes, I'm having a nice serving of potatoes. And the rest of these are going to go on Tom's plate, minus this one. And to cook these potatoes, to fry these potatoes, and then to fix and fry up these salmon patties, it didn't take much more than, I would say it took probably 25 minutes, you all. So this is a quick, easy meal. You could even slice up your potatoes the night before and let them soak in some cold water. Put a little bit of vinegar in there to keep them from getting all brown. But look, that's a plateful right there. Now, we'll get Tom in here. And of course we'll do our famous taste test. I'm ready too. So let me get y'all set up over here. All right, you guys. Now, it's pretty hot, so. What did it take me? About 25 minutes maybe to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Yep. My turn. Like I said, I've been making these like this for quite some time now. And I thought I would share with you how I do the salmon patties now. And there's not that much dirty dishes either. You know, you don't have that much dirty pots and pans, you know, a couple of skillets, that's all. Unless you just want to fix this and you don't want to fry the potatoes. Steamy. Delicious. Now, to me, I think it could have used a little bit more salt. Hot, very hot. And I'll probably salt mine just on the top, but that's it. That's how I make my salmon patties now, y'all. Low carb, keto friendly. These potatoes are not. If you don't eat a lot of potatoes, it's okay. But if you're keto, you can't have them. You can eat some celery. And I would do myself, if I wasn't going to have the potatoes, then I would put some cucumber with some ranch dressing, and I would probably dip my salmon patty in that ranch dressing. If you haven't subscribed yet, I do hope you will. Click the subscription button and notification bell so that you know every time we put new content on. You all take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.